Yeah, Sydney. What happened when you got kind of shaken up a little bit, and how are you feeling physically right now? How kind of challenging has this stretch been for you?
I think a lot of people are dealing with it. I mean, I'm not the only fifth year in the country. There's a lot of them. COVID led to that. I think it's just, I'm good. I feel like I roll an ankle every game, so I'm good.
Yeah, Sydney, this Illinois team has given you guys a lot of problems the last several years. I mean, maybe even beyond just, what makes them good in general. What about them kind of makes them a tough matchup for you guys?
They're great at getting downhill. They have some really fast guards that get downhill. We have the size advantage over them, but it's tough when they're getting downhill, and we can't seem to stop them. I think coming out in the first quarter, we kicked ourselves in the foot by, they had 25 points in the first quarter. And that led us to being down the rest of the game. And we have to come out a lot harder, I think. Once we get into Big Ten season, it's game after game, and we can't just be up for a home game against Iowa. We have to come in for an Illinois game. There's going to be upsets every single day of the week in the Big Ten, and everybody knows that. So we can't just show up for the big games. We have to show up for all of them.
Sydney, what did they do tonight to make it difficult for you guys offensively? Because even when you started getting your own defense together, it was tough to get, other than the third quarter, it was tough to get anything going.
Yeah, I thought that we were trying to play fast like we usually do off of even made baskets, but missed baskets in general. I think it was hard in the first quarter because I don't know what they shot from the first quarter, but it was really good. And it slowed us down, our transition, but I think we needed to do a better job getting out and running something, not just settling for a high ball screen, which I think we saw a lot. But we got better throughout the game. But like I said, we need to start the first quarter better. We really shot ourselves in the foot by doing that.
Yes, and you guys only shot 12 threes tonight, the least you have taken in a game this season. What do you think it was about the way Illinois defended you that didn't let you get those kind of open looks?
I think we're going to get that a lot this season. People know that we're a great three-point shooting team, and people are going to guard us at the three-point line a lot tighter. But we gotta know that, and we gotta believe in ourselves that we can get downhill a little bit more, even when it's a low shot clock. I think we talked about it a lot this week, just settling for threes. As the shot clock goes down. So just trying to get downhill more would be great for us. And I think they forced us to do that tonight.
All right, up here next in the second row.
On Monday, Terry kind of said she was going to give you guys 2 or 3 ways to figure out how to guard them. Leave it up to you guys. How do you feel like that strategy you guys chose?
Well, clearly it didn't work in the first quarter, so we had to switch it. And I think like I said, they're a good team, and we went to option B in the second half, and you kind of saw it start working. So, we trust what our coaches are giving us. They trust us to pick what we think is best on defensive coverages with those girls that get downhill off that zoom action. But we like having more options. So that was good to have and good to go to, because we knew that we were going to eventually have to bring that out later in the game.
We know you miss Mackenzie Holmes, but does it especially show tonight for a team like Illinois? They're a team that likes to give up drives or is willing to give up drives to the hoop, and Matt could always bail you out with 30-plus points every time against them, with seemingly a team that doesn't like to give up threes. So do you miss her even more tonight than you have in the past, given the personnel and the way they like to defend?
Yeah, Mackenzie's great for us. We know she's an All-American, but we also lost to Illinois last year with her. And they took our Big Ten championship away from us with her. So, with or without her, we have the ability on our team. We have the players on our team to be able to beat this team.
It seemed like there was a lot of frustration with the officiating. Do you think there was any sort of choppiness that took away from your flow at all?
Yeah, we can argue with the refs all we want, but we have to stay still on screens. We're going to some of our new actions that we're putting in, and we just got to be still. I think they're calling it. I think they've called it every game the same way. I feel like since we brought it out. We saw it at Iowa. We saw it versus UCLA, all these moving screens, and I think that's a point of emphasis for officiating this year, and we got to be a lot better, and I think that starts in practice too, not being sloppy with some of those screens, being able to be set, and being strong on those screens too. I feel like sometimes they push us around tonight, and we need to be strong.
You said you had to go to second options late in the game. Ultimately, what do you think Illinois did that didn't allow you to close that gap after you got it down to 4?
Unfortunately, turnovers. and get fouls at the rim, fast break points. I think we had it to 6 or 7, I believe, something like that. And it's just those little mistakes that lead to losses like this. I think we cut it pretty close, and after turnovers, missed baskets, runouts, open threes, then that's the game.
All right, last question right here.
Yeah, you guys didn't make any substitutions in the fourth quarter. We're just running the same lineup. I mean, do you feel like you all still had your legs under you, by the end of the game? Do you feel like, do you feel like that was the right strategy?
Yeah, I think we were playing pretty good in the fourth quarter. So yeah, we felt really good. Personally, I felt great. I know that Chloe felt great. We're used to playing high minutes, so I don't think this is anything new for us. Especially like Shay and Chloe, they're used to playing 35 plus minutes, so we're used to it. And we're gonna come in tomorrow, watch some film, learn from it, but we got to turn the page really quickly, because if we play like this against USC, it's gonna be brutal. So we know we have to show up for that game and be a lot better than we were tonight, and I know we will be, and we're excited to see Hoosier Nation show out, because it'll be really important for us. I think they were great tonight, but we gotta be better than what's on this paper on Sunday, and everybody knows that.
All right, that's it. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Thanks.